What's going on, guys? ETC is having a great day, currently up almost 7% at $56.40. So we have to go over the technical analysis because we are sitting at a critical level. If we can really get some steam from here, we can establish that support at about $60. That'll be very great for the next leg up with ETC that I do think is coming in the next couple of weeks. We do have a huge catalyst that we do need to talk about that I think is having an impact on ETC right now. So that is very important. We're also going to go over how shorted the crypto market is, as well as look over the hash rate and Ethereum Classic's Twitter page, because I think there's a lot of great information across all of these different things we're going to be looking at that you guys need to be made aware about. But with that being said, let's get into it, guys. Hit that like button for me. I do greatly appreciate it. And first and foremost, let's talk about the news and the potential catalyst that is coming to ETC. And as I'm sure you guys are already familiar about, we are going to be seeing this hard fork around July 23rd. But they have actually started beta testing on this July or June 2nd. So we already are one day into this, and this does kind of correlate with the rally that we have seen up until this testing period. So I do think everything's going to go good. The hard fork will actually happen. But for those of you guys that are unaware what is being added to Ethereum Classic and why this is so great for Ethereum Classic for the long term, let me give you guys the quick little rundown. It says the upgrade, which the community has dubbed Magneto, will include the 4 Ethereum improvement proposals EIP first seen in Ethereum's Berlin upgrade earlier this year. These proposals are meant to improve the network security while saving on gas costs by storing addresses and keys in one place for users to access with a single transaction. Beta testing on Ethereum Classic's Mortar and Kadi testnets begin on June 2nd and June 9th, respectively. The Magneto fork is set to officially occur once these tests have concluded, so it could take a little bit longer. They are striving for, at least the day that we have heard, is going to be July 23rd. So that is what I do expect. I think all will go good here, and essentially it just goes on to tell you that about the history of Ethereum Classic. Obviously, improving the security will make it virtually impossible to get a 51% attack. ETC was never hacked, it was attacked. That is a big thing to know if you guys don't know the difference. Attacking a blockchain, just like Bitcoin, can be attacked. If somebody, one person, a group of people, or one entity per se, got 51% of the mining power, they can reorganize the blockchain and double spend and essentially steal money from other people, because it's not like paper money. It can look like it's there without actually being there. So that is the big news, the big catalyst that I do think is playing a role in this rally that we have been seeing over the past couple of days. And we have seen a hard bounce in Ethereum Classic, going from about $30 to over $60, back down to about $55, and now we're sitting at about that $56 price point. So I do think it looks very good. Now let's switch gears. Let's take a look at Ethereum Classic's hash rate, and this is telling you how many hashes are being performed per second on Ethereum Classic, essentially telling you how many people are mining on the blockchain and exactly how safe it is, because the more people that are mining on the blockchain, the less susceptible it is to a 51% hack. That is why Bitcoin is pretty much impossible to get a 51% hack on, because there's so many people mining on the blockchain. Now, we did see this dip back. This was June 24th at 18.81 TH/s. We have bounced from there slightly, currently at 21.64 TH/s. And my theory about this, I do think there is a general lag time from people that are upgrading their software right now as we currently speak, because Ethereum Classic itself has been telling miners to do this. I do think there's a bit of a lag time between getting the new software and starting to mine on that new software again. So I do think that is why the hash rate did start to drop, because we were pretty consistent in between about 24 and 29 TH/s on the low ends and the high ends ever since we have seen this rally. But ever since they did announce this hard fork, that is really where we started to plummet. Like I said, I just think it's a lag time between miners actually upgrading their software. So nothing to be too concerned about right here. And like people have suggested, Ethereum Classic itself, as well as other articles, they do think the hash rate will climb even higher and break out from these all-time highs we even seen during the last rally at 31.41 TH/s. We're gonna have more people mining on the blockchain because it's gonna be more secure. And why wouldn't you mine Ethereum Classic over Bitcoin or anything else. The rewards are much greater for Ethereum Classic, especially going into the future. Now let's take a look at how many people are shorting Bitcoin, because as you guys know, especially if you follow this channel, Bitcoin and Ethereum Classic are the most similar coins. They are both like digital gold. Ethereum Classic has a little bit more utility. They have smart contracts, etc., stuff like that. But down to their core fundamentals, they both have a fixed amount of coins, unlike most other cryptocurrencies, right? So they are the most similar to each other. So I do expect Bitcoin's short interest to be similar to Ethereum Classics. But ever since this big spike that you've seen, this was June 24th, when crypto did start to take a hit, you had shorts of 25,328 Bitcoin shorts, longs at 51,151. We have seen that drop off, so I do think we have had a bit of a short squeeze in the crypto markets. Now we are only sitting at about 2,400 shorts and still about that 51,000 longs in Bitcoin. So I do think you've had a bit of a short squeeze. You're definitely seeing it not as heavily shorted, so that is a great thing. I think this will continue to rally. I was initially thinking we would be quiet as far as cryptocurrencies for the rest of the summer, and then typically in the fall and the winter, that is really where you start to see a lot of action with cryptos, and that is when you get the best percentage returns, usually around September and January. In February, March, it starts to slip a little bit, and then it's usually quiet in the spring and summer. But that might be the opposite here. It wouldn't surprise me to see just a gradual steady increase on Ethereum Classic, but the whole crypto markets in general. Now let's take a look at Ethereum Classic's Twitter page, because I love what they post. It is absolutely hilarious sometimes. Ethereum Classic post or retweeted this. It says Digital Currency Group announces plan to purchase shares of Grayscale Ethereum Classic Trust. They said that's what's called buying the dip, etc. And there's a lot of great things on here. You guys can check this out. They post on their Twitter usually a couple times a day, reminding people to upgrade their software because the hard fork will occur in about 4 weeks. A lot of great things that they do share on this Twitter page. So if you guys want to look through all of these, I do highly suggest you guys do. This one says Ethereum Classic because people want sovereign, programmable, and sound money. Learn how ETC is money here. The green side is lit. You got a picture of Yoda. That's awesome right there too. But there's another tweet that I really wanted to show you guys as well. Oh, this one from Now Payments. Ethereum Classic retweeted this. It says, what do you think about salaries in ETC? Would you want to receive part of your salary in ETC or some monthly bonuses or send commissions? All is possible. Ethereum Classic payroll and a bunch of hashtags. So that would be insane if companies started to do that. I think that's quite a bit away, but nevertheless, it could happen at any time. Stranger things have happened. Now, that's pretty much all. You guys can nerd out on this if you do want to. Go to Ethereum Classic's Twitter page. Like I said, let's take a look at the technical analysis now, because we're up over 7% now at 7.12%. Solid day today. And look at this monster candle. I don't know what happened to this. If you guys seen it go to $77 or what happened, but it's saying we hit this high at $77 June 30th. So I'm kind of confused what happened. I never seen that, and even when I was looking earlier at the charts, I never even noticed this for some reason. I don't know how I didn't notice this, but that is a wild candle right here. Somebody probably bought in big time. But yeah, like I said, we did go from about $37.58. This was June 26th. Now currently at July 3rd, we're sitting at $56.47. We've went up about 45% over the past 14 days. So this has been a huge bounce, and I'm really glad I bought the dip. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of people are glad that they bought the dip. But as far as the short term, we really have to break out of the $60 resistance level. Now, if I zoom out to this, this has been a resistance level for quite a while now, all the way back to the beginning of June. We breached that for a brief moment, June 8th and June 9th, or June 8th through June 10th, and then we fell back down, and this has been a major level to be watching. Like I said, we hit $32.22. That is down about 50% from the $60 level. So if we can break out past this, which on a technical basis, it does look like we will. If we just draw a trend line from this most latest rally that we've really seen today, you could see the upward trajectory here. We should be breaking out to the upside. I wouldn't be surprised if it is tonight or even tomorrow. I do think there's a lot of enthusiasm around the crypto markets, and a bit bit of a tinfoil here. I do think once the squeezes are done in the stock market, a lot of people are going to go back to what they were in before, and I do believe that is a lot of cryptocurrencies. So I do like to position myself now, and that is kind of what I did by buying the dip. I have about 40 coins, average at about $80, so I'm pretty significantly invested in this. I only have about 3,000 to 4,000 invested in this. I would like to bring this up a lot more. Even by my conservative estimates, we're looking at about $5,000 per coin by 2030. So I wouldn't argue with that. I would definitely take that. That would make me a lot of money, as well as a lot of you guys. I don't think anybody would argue that. Now let's zoom out a little bit more, and we do see this is in an overall bullish trend. You see this consolidation period, ups, downs, and then you do see that leg up, come down, but not as low as we went up, and then we went back up. This is called legging up. So I do expect even to consolidate right here and then get that next leg up to the upside. We were in a pretty bearish downtrend for quite a while. The last bullish uptrend we actually seen was right here, and this was very short-lived, from about May 23rd at the low to about May 27th, and then we did start to sell off from there. That was when we were at about this $75 to $80 range. So after 60, you're going to be looking at some resistance around 80, and then after that, it's going to be this next level at about $95. But these aren't very important resistance levels. Obviously, we have to break out past 60, 70, and then 80 to get to 95. So it just depends how much momentum and how much buying power is going into the stock. But we don't see a lot of volume on ETC. That's the thing. Once this does start to get attention and gets more recognition, that's really where Ethereum Classic's price could go absolutely insane. When you're buying this right now, you're buying it with like this much hype, and compared to even like Dogecoin that's like this, Ethereum's that's like this, you're getting a huge discount on a great long-term crypto to buy and hold, and that is exactly what I am doing. As far as potential downside, I would be watching this $50 level. I think that's a good support level. That's pretty much where we bounced yesterday. We bounced at about $50, so you see a lot of support right here. I don't expect a crater under that unless some bad news or something does come out, but like I said, I don't expect that. But that is everything I have for this video. That is everything you guys need to know. But before you guys take off, make sure to hit that like button for me, comment down below, and consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this, as well as check out the links down below in the description. There is a link for Webull. Deposit $100 to get 4 free stocks, each of them potentially worth up to $2,400, as well as there is a link for Public. No need to even link a bank account or deposit a single dollar. You get your free stock in about 3 minutes time, and you get to choose your free stock. So check those links out if you guys want, as well as if you want to start winning on your trades and join a great community of about 40 members strong. Check out the link for the buy and sell alerts. It literally pays for itself, and you'll be notified every single time a trade is bought or sold in real time, and you'll be notified if it's a day trade, swing trade, what news events going on, or if there's no news event going on. So with all of that being said, you guys enjoy the rest of your 4th of July weekend. Let me know what you guys are doing for this weekend down below in the comment section. But that's going to do it all for this video. Until next time, you guys take care.